not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Undecember once again. This is video 6 of my Undecember series, and we're going to answer the question of questions. The question that I get literally 50 times a day. What is the monetization of this game? Is it pay to win? And I'm going to do my best to answer that for you today. Now, for the demo period of the game, the cash shop is locked. Cannot enter paid cash shop during test period. So I don't know what the Western release version of this game's cash shop is going to be. So everything that I am saying today is subject to change. Subject to change. But I can definitely infer a lot of information. I know about the cash shop in Korea, and I know about the pay for convenience items that they're going to add in because you could see the pricing during this demo, okay? Subject to change, but follow me down the rabbit hole for a minute. I think you're really gonna like this. Okay, so in Undecember, we're gonna start slow and we're gonna talk about pay for convenience. What it seems like is the way they design the game is they cause problems and then they sell you fixes to those problems, which is an absolutely terrible way to design the game, okay? And first we're gonna talk about storage, right? You got PoE, you've got a lot of these big games that everybody loves that sells storage, and most people are okay with this form of monetization. And by the way, we're not going to talk about cosmetics. There's a million of them, but I don't care about paid cosmetics, all right? So, general storage. You've got one, you've got two, and then you've got a third one. Well, that third storage space is going to cost you 500 gems, and diamond paid is only in the cash shop, okay? I haven't found any. I'm almost positive it's only in the cash shop. So let's start with 500 diamonds. All right, 500. And we are going to keep going. Now, over in your actual inventory, this is your storage space while you are playing the game. You are given 100 spaces, but you're going to fill up those spaces so fast. So over here, you can hit the little plus button, and they will sell you 5 additional bag slots for 100 diamonds. And you can have an additional 150 bag slots, okay? So that is 100 times 30, which puts us to an additional 3,000 diamonds. So let's pull up our calculator and we're gonna go plus 3,000, all right? You're probably thinking, wow, that's actually not too bad. We are just getting started, okay? So now you've got your inventory spaces, you've got your general storage, and then you come up here. These are what we would call your premium stash tabs. And over here, you will see that you have to purchase them. Now this one, the essence storage, was given to us for free for the demo. Do I believe we are gonna be getting this free when the game launches? No. No, I do not. So I'm choosing to put this into my math. So you've got charm storage, which is 700. You've got alchemy, 700. You've got card storage, which is 700. And then I'm going to guess you have essence storage, which is going to be 700. So let's go ahead and pull up our calculator, which I left on the screen. And we will do plus 700. Plus 700, plus 700, and one more plus 700. All right, we are now up to 6,300 diamonds, and we are done with the stash. You now have all your premium stash, you now have your general stash, and you have your spots, okay? So we are good to move from here, and you're up to 6,300 diamonds. Now, let's go over to the alchemy desk. And by the way, those stash tabs are basically a requirement because there's so much little splinters and crafting materials and crap that you need. Okay, So now we are at the alchemy desk, and this is where you upgrade potions and make them bigger, and you can, it's a very important part of the game. You've got your synthesis, and you've got your combining, you've got your production, and you've got your transfer. So in here, you will notice production, and you've got 4 locks here to unlock 4 additional slots, where you're gonna need those slots if you want to be competitive. And each one of those slots is going to cost you 100 diamonds. So let's go ahead and add 400 to our calculator, and now we are up to 6,700 diamonds. All right, but you're probably thinking, oh, Aaron, an additional 400, that's not terrible. Oh, you would be incorrect, because as you will see here, this game again causes a problem, and then you have to pay to fix it. To unlock slot 2, so you can have additional, basically crafting benches, it's gonna cost you 400 diamonds. And this is gonna accelerate your brewing by 25%. But then if you wanna accelerate it 50%, you're gonna need another 400. And then if you wanna accelerate it by 70%, you're gonna need an additional 400. And then if you just want, forget waiting. I'm the boss. Accelerate brewing by 100%, you'll need an additional 400. So 4, 8, 12, 16, another 1,600, and then obviously we already put in 4, so that's an even 2,000 at the alchemy desk. So let's add in an additional 1,600, and we are now up to 8,300. We are now up to 8,300, but we are not done. You thought that was it, okay? We're not done, because this game also has pets. And you see your pet, oh, he's so cute with his big belly. Look at this. Now, these are just cosmetics, so I'm not worried about these 400s over here. Again, we're not talking cosmetics. But what your pet does for you is auto loots, so picks up items for you, and item disassemble and sell. So your pet actually has an ability. And this was also given to us for the demo. All right, this was also given to us for the demo. So this is, if you want this for 1 month in Korea, this is the only number I have right now. It is 480 diamonds. All right, so let's go back plus 480. And that now gets us to 8,800 diamonds. Now we are moving into phase 2 of this monetization video, the actual cash shop. And don't worry, we'll get to what that 8,800 gems is going to cost you, okay? Now, obviously, again, I cannot access the Western released version of the cash shop, so subject to change. But what I can access is the Korean version, and then do some quick math and tell you what it would cost if it was just a direct move over. Now, before I show you that, inside of Undecember, just like so many other games, there's lots of crafting and crafting materials. So you can see in here, this is how you change your skills as far as links and runes and sides and colors, okay? Over here, this is how you change your gear. And again, you could modifiers and affixes and suffix and prefix. This is why they sell you those premium stash tabs, so you can have it all organized, okay? And this is a lead up to the actual paid cash shop. Ba-bam. Now, subject to change, okay? As you can see on here, if you want to make a trade, you need a trading key, and that's going to cost you $8. You want to identify an item, that's going to cost you a dime. You die and you want a resurrection scroll, that's going to cost you 40 cents, and all this other stuff. Now, most of the stuff in the paid cash shop, you can find for free in the world, okay? Most of this stuff you will have an abundance of, but obviously if you play it a lot, or if you need to, top up, you're gonna have to spend money to get it, okay? I haven't seen a trading key in the world. $8. And as we move down the line, here is your bag expansion. your storage, and those premium stash tabs. Now on here, you'll see 28 bucks, 28 bucks. The big one is that pet ability. For 28 days, every single month, you're going to have to pay $9. $9 every month. So it's 8,800 gems. And then, you know, that additional 480 every single 28 days. All right. More pricing. And again, subject to change as we move down. Here is all of your crafting supplies. So you're crafting an item, you run out, no big deal. Slide that card and you can just buy more crafting supplies. Okay? It gets worse. This is the big one right here. This is the big one right here. These are the 3 crafting elements for your skills, as far as how to make a 6-link, how to get the right colors for that 6-link, and get them in the right spot. You can just keep crafting that skill over and over and over and over and over again until you get your 6-link, until you get the exact color in the exact right spot through real money. All right. And we have come to our final tab. Are you ready? Here we go. This is the actual diamonds purchase. Okay. So 44 diamonds, 84 cents, 222, 415, and so on and so forth. Now, we needed 8,800 diamonds for all of our convenience. Okay. And then again, additional 480 every single month. So you can get 4,200 diamonds for, you know, let's just say 75 bucks. Okay. So that would give you 8,400 at $150. And then you would need an additional, what, maybe 450, another $8. So let's say $160 gives you all the convenience. 160 bucks gives you all the convenience. Now it's actually weird. Like, and this is a bad thing. In my head, I was thinking, oh, you know what? That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because compared to Diablo Immortal, that's like just like a drop in the ocean. But obviously $160 is quite a lot of money. And of course, it's another $9 every single month on top of that. Okay. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to need all the convenience options, but if you wanted them all, that's what it's going to cost. Okay. So now you've seen the cash shop, you've seen what's in the cash shop, and you've seen the pricing for the cash shop, all subject to change. But there's one final nail in this coffin. There's one final, holy crap, they can't do that. Or maybe they won't do that. Let's run down here. This, wait, let me take this off the screen. This right here is your auction house. And inside of the auction house, you can purchase items. And how do you purchase these items? Well, there is this kind of in-game currency. It's these red diamonds or jewels or rubies or whatever they are. Okay. And in here, this is how you bid and you can buy certain items. And literally every item is in here. You can put up items for sale. You can buy items for sale. Okay. And if you noticed, in the paid cash shop, 2 cents for an exchange ruby. You know what? I can deal with pay for convenience. I can actually deal with that. That's all right. Mildly acceptable in some forms. I can deal with pay for cosmetics to allow my player to look prettier. But if the Western release version of Undecember has this 2-cent exchange ruby in the cash shop, that means that at any moment, I can go purchase any item I want for my build. That means basically you can directly use cash to purchase any item in the game. And some people would say, well, there's third-party websites. You can go do that in PoE and you can do that for any game. And sure, that would be true. but Undecember has it directly inside of their monetization system, which means it was designed that way from the start. Direct cash payments for any single item you want through red rubies. All subject to change, but that is my monetization video. You now know everything I know, and maybe it's just actually I already set a final nail, but maybe just like that dagger to the heart under select character. If you wanted more characters, you got a little lock here. And if you click on that lock, oh, it's gonna cost you 400 diamonds if you want another character. Okay, I'm done. You get the point. There could be stuff that I missed in there. I've only been playing the game for a week, but that's my monetization video. What do you think? Do you think they're gonna bring all this stuff to the Western release? They have told us Western release is gonna get a different shop, and I hope that is true. But if that red ruby is in the shop, this game will likely fail on landing. What does everybody think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. 2 asks at the end of this video. Ask number 1, I'm hoping today is the day I have earned your subscription. Hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. It really does help the channel for 2022. Ask number 2, check out my Patreon. Thank you to the first 47 members that have signed up. Become an instant ARPG VIP and get Patreon exclusive content at the first link in the description. We have a weekly blog post, weekly podcast, access to the VIP lounge where you could chit chat with me and we could have a good time, and lots of other goodies depending on where you sign up at. Again, first link in the description. Undecember monetization. Hopefully you were entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.